Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
definitely. Everybody love to go on holidays, love to go for vacations. Okay. Now, when you go for vacations, what kind of accommodation would you prefer? Would you like to stay in a hotel, or you prefer to stay in a chalet, or do you prefer to stay in an apartment or condominium, or do you prefer to stay in what you call a homestay? What does your family usually choose? How do you actually go?
Hotel.
Okay, so some people say chalet. Okay, what is the fun side about going staying in a chalet? Those people who stayed in a chalet, uh, what why do you consider it as fun staying in a chalet? Anyone? Not too modern. Hmm. And then it's like a mini house. It's like a mini house. Okay. So where exactly did you stay when you say chalet? Where exactly did you stay? Which chalet and where? Moise? Where was it? Where is the place? You didn't go? Oh, it was a very long time. Okay, right. What about homestays? How many of you have actually stayed in a homestay? Can you share your experience? What is the difference between staying in a hotel and staying in a homestay? What's the difference? But yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what's the difference between a homestay and a hotel? Okay, I want to ask Danish today. Danish, tell me, what is the difference between staying in a hotel and staying in a homestay? Danish?
A homestay is like uh for me.
Mm-hmm.
I have been to homestay because it was my family day.
Mm-hmm.
We doing it at homestay because homestay is a bit more got larger space
Mm-hmm.
than a hotel,
Mm-hmm.
and it have more bedroom for
Mm.
our family and our nephew, uncle, and auntie to join family days together.
Mm-hmm. So okay, yeah,
And
that's very
it's
true.
also feel
Mhm.
like feel seem like home.
Exactly. That's why it is called homestay, isn't it? Okay, that's why it's called homestay because it's like staying, you go somewhere and yet you get to stay at home. It's like basically being at home with all the facilities. You can even do cooking. You have a bigger space to move around and you have many bedrooms. And what about in terms of cost? I would like to ask this. I would like to ask Siti Maisara, what about the cost, the comparison between a homestay and a hotel? What do you think?
I think homestay is more affordable
Hmm.
compared to hotel.
Yes, of course, definitely, I would agree. And when you come to think about it, hotels seem to be more luxurious. Huh? You feel luxurious, but think about it. What are you doing? You are staying in just one room for one night, and sometimes you have to pay so much of money for that one night. And basically, if you consider, this is something that, because I often go to hotels, I often take my son to stay in hotels. But when I think about it, it's not 24 hours exactly. It's not 24 hours at all. If you check in at 3 p.m., okay, let's say you check in at 3 p.m., but then you have to check out at 12 noon the next day. How many hours is that? How many hours is that? Hmm? How many hours?
24.
Yeah, 21. It's not even 24 hours. right? Okay, so and you just get to stay in just one particular room. If you think about it, it's actually, even though it may be a big room, but it's still only a room. So homestay is something that a lot of people, especially people who have many children, big families, you have to have a good gathering. You find a comfortable homestay with all the facilities there. You still get to go on a good holiday, and then you can go on outdoor trips as well and come back at night, stay in a very comfortable place, which is just like home. So that is the beauty of homestay. So we have homestay, chalet, apartments, etc. Okay, hotels, of course, we have many different types, many different ranges. But what I want to show you in a moment is unusual places to stay all over the world. And for this, I need you to have pen and paper in your hand. I want you to write down, list, the types of hotels that we are going to see. So just list. I don't need you to write down the names. Maybe you can list and write the country, just the country and the type, whether it is a tree, hotel, or whatever. So we are going to take a look at this video. It's rather interesting. And after that, you are going to share some opinion. Afif is all right, no problem. If it's the internet, then it's perfectly acceptable. No, don't worry about it. Okay, so let's go into this video. All right, and I want you to write down. Please jot down. So I will tell you, I will help you how to write. I just want you to write what type of hotel that you see. What type? Is it an underwater hotel? Is it a mountain hotel? Write it down and remember, because after that I will ask you some questions.
Factsverse presents 15 Most Unusual Hotels in the World. Number 1. Bereshit Hotel, Mitzpah in Ramon, Israel. The Ramon crater is the world's largest natural crater in the world. It's 25 miles long, 6.2 miles wide, and 1,640 feet deep, and it's shaped like an elongated heart. The crater is located in the Negev Desert, and the Bereshit Hotel is set right on a cliff at the edge of the crater. The hotel contains 34 luxurious suites with private pools, a restaurant, a spa. The whole hotel has stone walls. It is the only hotel located on the edge of a natural crater. Number 2. Kakslatonen Igloo West Village Resort in Lapland, Finland. If being outdoors in the freezing Arctic weather is your idea of a good time, then you should consider visiting this resort. Each room is a glass igloo made of thermal glass, which keeps the heat inside. Each igloo also has a
Okay, so let me pause this for a while. So the first one you can just write down as Crater Hotel, Israel. Israel. Crater, C-R-A-T-E-R, Crater Hotel. Now the second one, this one, you can write down as Igloo Hotel, Finland. Yeah, I'll repeat that a little bit. Okay.
the edge of a natural crater. Number 2. Kakslatonen Igloo West Village Resort in Lapland, Finland. If being outdoors in the freezing Arctic weather is your idea of a good time, then you should consider visiting this resort. Each room is a glass igloo made of thermal glass, which keeps the heat inside. Each igloo also has a luxury bed and its own private toilet. The resort has the world's largest smoke sauna and 4 restaurants. 2 of the restaurants are located in traditional Laplander huts. The hotel's restaurants serve a variety of Laplandic specialties, including char-grilled salmon and reindeer. Number 3. Featherbed Railroad Bed and Breakfast Resort, California, United States. This is the perfect resort for train lovers. This resort actually won an award for being Northern California.
Okay, so this one can be labeled as a train hotel. Yeah, train hotel.
Largest smoke sauna and 4 restaurants. 2 of the restaurants are located in traditional Laplander huts. The hotel's restaurants serve a variety of Laplandic specialties, including char-grilled salmon and reindeer. Number 3. Featherbed Railroad Bed and Breakfast Resort, California, United States. This is the perfect resort for train lovers. This resort actually won an award for being Northern California's most unique rural bed and breakfast. The resort consists of 9 theme-decorated vintage railroad cabooses, and they're all located in a park-like setting. The bed and breakfast has its own beach, pier and boat launch right on the shore of Clear Lake. Each caboose is uniquely and elegantly decorated. You won't find another bed and breakfast like this anywhere else in the world. Number 4. 727 Fuselage Hotel, Manuel Antonio, Costa Rica. This is an absolutely amazing hotel that was made out of a refurbished vintage 1965 Boeing 727 airplane. When it was still in the air, it was used by Avianca Airlines Colombia and South Africa Air. This is a very small hotel and contains only 2 bedrooms. If you're lucky enough to stay in the Fuselage Suite, it'll give you views of the jungle that make it look like you are actually flying. Number 5. Glassa Ice Hotel, Quebec City, Canada. This hotel is located just 10 minutes from downtown Quebec City. If you're planning to stay at the hotel, you would need to do so in the winter because when the weather heats up, the hotel disappears. It's because the entire hotel is made of ice. It contains 44 rooms and suites. Around the hotel, you'll find huge snow vaults and crystalline ice sculptures. Since the hotel first opened in 2001, over 1 million people around the world have visited. Number 6. Escher Cliff, Switzerland. This is an amazing hotel that's built right into the side of a mountain. It's a very private and peaceful place, and the views are amazing. What's best is that the only way anybody can get to the hotel is by cable car. With no direct access by vehicle, you can be sure that your stay will be a relaxing and quiet one. Number 7. Atrepes Alouche, France. This hotel is not like your ordinary hotel, and I know I just butchered the pronunciation, but hey, I don't speak French. Anyway, the rooms are transparent bubbles, and each one has its own theme. The hotel is set deep in the middle of the woods, so you'll have an amazing view of the forest and the star-filled sky at night. Best of all, it's not uncommon for the wildlife in the area to come right up to your bubble. You don't need to worry, though. The bubbles are strong enough to keep the most dangerous wildlife out. Number 8. Sala Silvermine, Sweden. This is a very unique one because it's located in the historic Sala Silver Mine, one of the world's best and most famous preserved mines. To get to this hotel, you would need to go down an elevator 508 feet underground. The hotel itself is both rustic and elegant. People from all over the world travel to Sweden just to stay at this hotel. Number 9. Giraffe Manor, Nairobi, Kenya. Of the 15 most unusual hotels in the world, this is probably the most unique. When many people think of Africa, they think of the lions, leopards, elephants, rhinoceroses, and the Cape buffalo. One animal that's often forgotten is the giraffe. Therefore, the Giraffe Manor was created to give these amazing creatures some recognition. The hotel consists of 10 luxury suites where giraffes wander the grounds. The highlight of the day at the hotel is lunch and dinner. The windows in the dining room are opened and the giraffes will come right in and eat from your table. Number 10. Hobbit Motel, Woodland Park, New Zealand. If you're a fan of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, this is a hotel you definitely want to visit. The hotel consists of just 2 replica Hobbit homes. Fortunately, the ceilings are higher than the ceilings in the movie. That's so the taller guests can visit the hotel. If it is a relaxing stay at a 5-star hotel that you're looking for, this is not the hotel for you. The hobbits from the Lord of the Rings, they didn't live the high life. Don't worry though, the rooms are still very comfortable, very cozy, and very clean. Number 11. The Magic Mountain Hotel in Chile. This hotel looks like something right out of a fairy tale. It's located deep in Chile's Julio Reserve. The outside of the hotel looks like a gnarled wooden cone, and it has a large waterfall cascading from the pinnacle located high in the sky. All over the hotel are porthole windows peeking out all around the hotel. There's a wooden drawbridge that brings you to the hotel, and it's completely surrounded by an unbelievable biological preserve. Number 12. Sky Lodge. The Sky Lodge is one of the scariest hotels on the face of the earth. It's located on a cliff in Peru, and travelers sleep 400 feet in the air. The pods you sleep in are transparent, so you have a 360-degree view of the area around the mountain. If you want to relax outside of your room, there are mattresses and hammocks on the side of the mountain. If you need some fresh air, if you want to visit this hotel, well, you'd have to climb the face of the mountain. To get down, you would need to take a zip wire. You need to have a really strong stomach to stay at this hotel. Number 3. Utter Inn, Sweden. If you're taking a vacation and you just want to get away from it all, this hotel would be perfect. It's located in the middle of Lake Mälaren in Sweden. The hotel is very small. It consists of a cabin and a deck on a floating platform. The sleeping area is accessible by a steep ladder, and it's located close to 10 feet under the water. While you're laying in bed, you can watch the marine life swimming by. When you first arrive at the hotel, you'll be taken out by boat. When you arrive, you'll be given an inflatable canoe, and then you're on your own. You won't find a more private place to stay anywhere else in the world. Number 14. Free Spirit Spheres, Canada. There are plenty of hotels in the world that claim to be treehouse hotels. None of these hotels, however, can hold a candle to the Free Spirit Spheres Hotel in Canada. The hotel consists of 3 wooden capsules called Spirit Spheres. They're suspended by ropes high up in the trees of a private forest on Vancouver Island. If you're planning a stay at the Free Spirit Spheres, you might have to make your reservation well in advance. It's because there are only 3 spheres available: the Eve, the Erin, and the Melody. Each of the spheres is surprisingly cozy, and they all have a small electric heater, a purified water dispenser, and everything you'd need to make coffee or tea. The spheres are also wired so you can plug in your media devices and fill your sphere with music. Each of the spheres is different sizes, and they each have different amenities. The most expensive sphere contains a sink, refrigerator, and a microwave. The only way to get to the spheres is on a suspension bridge that links to a spiral staircase that winds all around the trunk of the tree. Number 15. Dog Park Inn, Cottonwood, Idaho. If you love dogs, this is certainly the bed and breakfast for you. The hotel is an enormous beagle that's 32 feet high and 16 feet wide. The beagle's name is Sweet Willie, and you sleep right inside him. There's a double room for larger families located in his stomach, and there's a loft room located in his muzzle. Even better, you can bring your dog along. The actual shape of the hotel was designed and created by the owners, who are experts with a chainsaw. Many of the furnishings and the decorations located inside were also made by the owner and his chainsaw. Each of the rooms has a comfortable bed, air conditioning, and all the major amenities that you'd expect to find in a typical hotel. After a stay at this place, you can tell your friends that you slept in a dog.
Okay, so we have seen many different types of hotels, right? So now I would like to hear your opinion. All right, Afrina. Afrina? You there? Afrina, can you hear me? Afrina, can you hear me? No, okay. Misha? Misha, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Misha is not responding either. Dia, can you hear me? Dia Kasdina, can you hear me? No one can hear me? Is anyone there? Hello? How come
Can you?
everybody is so silent? Yeah, Danish, yes, you can hear me. You're the only one responding. Okay. Danish, which one would you choose if you have a choice?
I think for me, I would choose the bubble hotel.
The transparent bubble.
Yeah, the transparent bubble.
Okay, why?
Because it's transparent and we can see the nature outside.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But sometimes it's quite scary because
Yes.
in the night maybe there will be a dangerous animal.
Yes. Outside your bubble looking in at you.
But I
Yeah.
think for me in the morning it will make me relax to see the nature in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
But for me at night, I think it's quite scary.
Yeah, yes, I would agree with you. What about the others? Anyone else has also have chosen this one, the transparent bubble? Anybody else? Anyone else?
No.
No. Okay.
So
No. So the people who say no, okay, some people have given me an honest opinion. They said that how are we supposed to change our clothes and all because it's so transparent? Well, that's a question. Perhaps there's a bathroom inside there somewhere. Okay. So privacy, yes, that's one thing. And as what Danish said, I can't imagine at night. It will be rather scary because you can see exactly what's outside, and though it's dark, it may add to your fear. Okay, okay. And what about Khalida? Which one would you prefer?
I think Crater Hotel or Spirit Fish Sphere.
Oh, okay. The crater hotel or the three spears. Huh? Okay, why? Khalida?
Sorry, madam. I think the first one because the architecture. I love the design of the hotel.
Even though
And
it's in a crater, yeah. Even though it's in a
yes,
crater, yes.
and the second choice is because I love forest. I like the what we call the spirit over there. I love that.
And you can actually climb, you can go on the drawbridge and you can walk up, you can sort of do a bit of exploring, and then you can actually stay in the spear. It could be fun, it could be quite exciting too, even at night, when you think about it, right there in the forest, you in your spear, something like being in the transparent bubble. The transparent bubble hotel is also in the middle of a forest. Okay, right. All right. What about the others? Can you tell me which kind of hotel? Anyone has chosen any others? Anyone has chosen any other hotel which you feel that you want to stay? I need to hear your reason. Can you share with me your opinion? Anyone? The Cliff Hotel in Switzerland. Yes. Okay. Why? Of course. Yeah, definitely it's going to be cold, but it's very high up. You actually have to go there by cable car. There is no other transport, only by cable car. It sounds amazing, isn't it? Perhaps you can actually go and try it in the future. Set your aim. Okay, one of the things I'm going to do is to go and stay in that Cliff Hotel. Yeah, because it's built into the mountain. Anyone else has any other choices here that you'd like to talk about? Whether you like it or whether you dislike it, you should tell me. What is your reason? Anyone? There's so many. There are 15. I'm sure you have your own set of opinions. Can anyone tell me?
For me,
Yeah, Shahli.
I want to try to stay at Igloo Hotel in the
Uh-huh.
Finland
Mm-hmm.
because I really want to experience new thing like stay in igloo
Mm-hmm.
because the architects the structure was very is very wonderful, and I think we like have seen that in the TV only.
Yes, exactly. You've seen the igloo only from the outside, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
And the best thing is we can see the aurora,
Mm-hmm.
and that's for I think the best experience that I really want to see.
And you definitely would like to try it out, no? Okay.
Yes.
Anyone else also agrees that the igloo hotel would be a good place to stay, but I'm sure it's going to be very cold. But then there is a sauna there, and there are even 4 restaurants there. Okay. So anyone else would want to try the igloo hotel? Anyone? Anyone?
Maybe I think I would like to try stay in the Igloo Hotel.
Igloo too. Okay. So which hotel would be, in your opinion, which hotel would be something that you will never ever consider? Will be the last place.
Silverman Hotel.
Sky Lodge.
Okay. Let me hear Siti Aisha first. Siti Aisha, what about you? Which one you would not consider?
Sky Ridge Hotel.
Sky, the Sky Lodge. Why?
Because I'm fear of height,
Mm,
and then we need to climb first. What if the safety is not really good? Maybe we will go down to the
yes.
to the
You require a lot of stamina to climb, isn't it?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. And on top of that, you saw the place where the people sleep, isn't it? It is so scary. It is actually also a transparent. What do you call? They call it transparent. What's the word they used? Uh, transparent. Can anyone tell me what is the word? Transparent pods. Yes, transparent pods, isn't it? So you'll be sleeping on the edge of the mountain. Actually, what if you fall? What if it becomes loose? Oh my god, it's very scary, isn't it? And you can actually see it is something like I don't know whether you have visited Komta, the glass walk up there at the top. Anyone has been there? Anyone has been to Komta in Penang here?
Yes, but I never
Yes, madam.
went up there.
But have you gone up to the top where they?
Yes.
You have walked on that place?
Yes.
Yes, madam.
Oh, okay. I'm so proud of you because you're so brave. I could not, I could not get the guts to do that. I went up there, but I did not. I sort of chickened out when I saw the transparent glass. So I did not step on it. I was so afraid. Okay, so that's good. If you're brave enough, that's good, right? Okay, so it's something like that. So when you sleep, also, you can actually look down. I think that's very scary. I don't think I will sleep. Most probably, I would have a heart attack. Okay. Anybody else? Any of these other hotels that you would consider? What about the train hotel? Anyone is interested in staying in the train hotel? Train hotel? Anyone? Looks very comfortable too, isn't it? The train hotel. Nobody. Nick Norin, what about you? Nick Norin, are you there?
Yes, madam.
What about you? Which one would you like? Which hotel would you
I
prefer?
choose the Giraffe Hotel
The giraffe one.
Yes.
Okay. Why?
because I love animals.
Mhm.
And the best part is I can interact with the giraffe through the
Mhm.
window
Mhm.
and sharing breakfast with them, or even get a chance to feeding them.
Mhm.
So that's the best part.
Actually, that is also very unique because, as mentioned there, usually when you think of Africa, you think about all the other wild animals, the lions and the big ones. You call them the big five: the rhino, the cheetah, and all those other kinds of animals. People and the elephants. People don't actually think of the giraffe as part of the big five, but here they have come up with a hotel which focuses on the giraffe. And the giraffes actually they just come in and take the food from the table. That can be quite scary too. Yeah. So if you're interested in animals and then you're willing to, and you don't actually need to share your food, they will actually come and grab your food, I suppose. Okay, so that is interesting. Okay, let's see. Anyone else would like to tell me? I need you to speak and tell me your opinion. Don't be afraid. Intan Shafika, what about you? Intan Shafika, what about you?
I think Giraffe Manor like need to see.
The giraffe manor? You
I
don't.
want- No, I want to go there.
You want to go there? I see. Okay, so perhaps you can one day. You can visit that. What about the Ice Hotel? Anyone interested in the Ice Hotel in Quebec, Canada?
No, madam.
Why not?
It's too cold.
It's too cold. And
Yes.
you can only stay there during the winter because in other seasons the hotel will melt. Quite scary too, isn't it? What
Yeah.
about the Silver Mine Hotel, the one which is 508 feet underground? What do you think? No, why not?
No Wi-Fi.
What about Sharul Afiq? What about you?
Huh?
Yes, no.
Uh,
The Silver Mine Hotel,
oh,
underground.
um, for
What do you
me,
think?
I don't like that hotel
Why?
because when living the underground, the wall is we are surrounded by the soil, so I don't like surrounded by dirty things. For me, yeah.
But I'm sure it is something which has been cleaned and furnished well, isn't it? I'm sure it is not dirty. It has been cleaned and furnished well. So you get to feel how it is underground. So, but still you don't like it. So what is your choice? What would be your choice?
For me, I choose Sky Lodge.
Sky
Hotel.
Lodge.
Yeah.
Wow. So you don't mind sleeping on 400 feet in the air, in the
Yes.
transparent pod. Wow. You are so brave. I admire you. All right. Now, what about the airplane hotel? Anyone interested in the airplane hotel?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Because it's something unique, isn't it? But I suppose you will have to make bookings, huh? Because there are only 2 rooms there. Even like the Spears, there are only 3 rooms there. Okay. So anybody else has anything to say about the Hobbit Motel? Hobbit Motel? Norzatul Shahira? Norzatul Shahira, what about you? Norzatul, are you there?
Yes, madam.
What would be your choice?
I tried the airplane.
Airplane Hotel.
Hmm.
You would like to stay there? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting. And the last one, the last one on the list, the Dog Park Inn. What do you think about that? What do you think about that hotel? Okay. Perhaps that idea can be adapted here in Malaysia and make it into a cat. Yeah, cat hotel shaped like a cat with everything cattish around it. Yeah, why not? So you see, there are so many interesting places. There are lots more, actually, lots more. You can Google and you can find out all the other places. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know whether it's Seychelles or what is the other name of that island? Seychelles, Tonga, Fiji. There's one more where there's a hotel underwater.
Maldives.
Yeah, Maldives. Yes, okay. It slipped my mind. Maldives. Yes, the hotel is basically underground. Not underground, sorry, underwater, under the ocean, where the transparent glass all around you allows you to see marine life. Would be fine. Marine life would be fine, but if I see sharks swimming around, I don't think so. I will be fine. It could be a little bit scary. So these are the kind of hotels that that are around us, that are in existence, which I think you should explore in your lives. Later on in your lives, you can get to go, you can try, see how it is, or at least you can compile information for it so that other people can also visit. Yeah. Okay. So that is about that. And then I would like to show you a reading passage about 3 other types of hotels. Okay. Okay. So these are also unusual places to stay. Now let's look at this one. Right. Can I have somebody to read the first one? Prison hotels?
Me, madam.
Yes, of course. Please read.
Prison hotels. Built in 1905, Karosta Naval Jail in Latvia was originally home to mutinous Russian sailors. In the 1970s, it housed political prisoners. According to their website, this is an opportunity to stay overnight on real prisoners' benches and mattresses. In direct contrast to most hotel publicity, the website goes on to describe Karosta proudly as unfriendly, unheated, and uncomfortable. They are not lying. This is more a reality jail experience than a hotel. Reception is a dark corridor where a former prison guard explains the rule to you. No luggage except a toothbrush, no attempts to escape. And then fires his gun in the air to show you he is serious. After a meal of bread and sweet Russian tea, guests are given 5 minutes to wash before making up their own bed from a wooden bench and thin mattress. Sound unpleasant? It is. Mind you, for $12 per night, what do you expect?
Okay. So what do you think of this hotel? Would you like to try staying here?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So you sound very adventurous. What about the others? Anyone else would like to try this hotel? It's $12 per night. Anyone would like to stay? Yes. No, just one night. Just try and see how it feels. Huh? Then the next day, run back home to the comfortable home. Okay. Mutinous means people who go up against somebody. A group of people who usually go up again. Usually, it's for sailors. Mutinous means they become, rebels. What you call pemberontak. Okay. Let's look at the next one. Cave hotels. Cave hotels. Anyone would like to read this? Cave hotels. Antique furniture. Yes. Yes. Okay, so this is basically staying in a cave. What do you think? Anyone would like to stay in these caves for one night? Not worth it. Exactly. It is too expensive. And on top of that, there is no TV or fridge. No TV or fridge, yes. Though we can perhaps just go take a look, but I don't think I would like to stay there either. Too
But
expensive.
madam,
Yes.
the hotel is so pretty. The room is so pretty.
Yeah, of course, it will be made to look very beautiful indeed, definitely, because it's a tourism sector. Yes, but maybe if you have enough money and you just want to try it for one night, but $300 would be around 1,200 Malaysian ringgit. Oh, wow. Okay, but perhaps if you are a person who likes adventure, likes new things, and want to try, why not? Once in a lifetime. The next one is art hotels. Anyone would like to read this? Anyone? Okay, so if you don't want to read, just read silently, just look through it. So this one is actually an art gallery which has been turned into a hotel. But what is special here, okay, it is known as Propeller Island City Lodge. It's in Berlin. It is actually hotel cum art gallery, and there are individually designed rooms. You can choose an upside down room, or the all orange room, or the mirror filled room. Oh, I think it's quite scary to stay in a room filled with mirrors. Okay, which are often so extreme that you have no choice except to get into the spirit of it. Right. Okay. But then the downside is the rooms can be small and claustrophobic. Oh dear, I don't like that. Although some have balconies, and often you have to share a bathroom with other guests. I think I don't like that too. But then this would be a good place. Unfortunately, they have not mentioned the price of the hotel. Okay, right. So now let's go on to the reading exercise. This exercise, in fact, I've already asked you all these questions. Now we just look at the meanings of the words. Okay, so I'm going to remove all this blue. I'm going to remove the blue. Okay, now let's see whether you can match the meaning. What's the meaning of mutinous, you think? Mutinous. Look at the column on the right. Yes, people or soldiers, or in fact sailors who did not obey their superiors, people who rebel. Okay, right. Then the next one, primitive. Primitive.
Historic period where bronze was used.
No. Primitive.
Ancient or
Yes. So ancient or old, early ages. Yes, that's the answer. Okay. Bronze Age. You know the answer already. Somebody read it just now. Historic period where bronze was used. If you're interested in finding out more, you can read up on this. Okay. Period. When you see the word period in the context of history, what does this mean?
particular age of time.
Yes, a particular age or time. That's what it means. All right, look at the next one. Renaissance. Renaissance.
A period in
A
European
period
history.
in European.
Yes, this is something that you should know also. You can read up also. It's a period in European history, also having the meaning rebirth of classical learning and wisdom. Yes, okay. The next one is balustrade. Balustrade. This is something which is part of a house, usually large houses.
A railing which form part of a balcony.
Yes, a railing which forms part of a balcony or bridge. Okay, we've got that one. Now we move on. Vaulted ceilings. Vaulted ceilings. You know what is a ceiling, right? Vaulted, what does it mean?
Height.
Very high. So this is the answer. Goes up to the roof or very high. Okay. Right. Inhabited. Inhabited. Lived or stayed in. Yes. And that's from there you have the word habitat. Habitat means a place. So inhabited means to stay in a particular place or to live in a particular place. Okay. So I won't do anything with that. We're almost to the end. Terracotta.
And earthenware substance, also known as baked or cooked earth.
Yes. Okay. That's terracotta. So you can read up about the terracotta warriors. Very interesting. Maybe one day I'll show you. Then what about authentic? Real or genuine. Yeah. Real or genuine. And the last word, claustrophobic.
Afraid of
Afraid of confined.
Yeah, people who are claustrophobic, they are afraid of small spaces. They are afraid of being closed. You know, you say, okay, I put you into a box and close it. They'll say, no, 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 I'm afraid. So these are the words that I hope that you will remember and you will use in your own time. Yeah, so I'm just going to remove this. So in future, I hope that you will know these words because today you have already learned them. Okay, so basically, that is our lesson for today, and you have here how to write the references for you to refer to. Okay, so basically I wanted more of you to respond and give me reasons. So do not be afraid to speak. Yeah, do not be afraid to speak and state your preferences, your opinions. And so you can actually read on and find out more about many other unique places in the world. Perhaps you yourself can share your information. Maybe in the next lesson, you can tell me about what you yourself have stayed in or any other unique hotels which you know. Okay, so I've got to end the class here right now because I have another class coming in. So when do I see you next? I see you tomorrow. Okay, so we'll have another lesson tomorrow. I'll see you at 3 p.m. Yeah. Okay. So have a nice day. Take care. Be safe.